Why my headlights are on. And I was at Walmart tonight, and I hate going shopping. I don't like to go to the stores. I have not liked going to stores since the beginning of March, when all of this craziness started. Leah does almost all of our shopping exclusively. Thank God, and God bless her. But I had to go tonight because I'm trying to make some Christmas cards, and I needed some envelopes and some cardstock and whatnot. And I had an experience at the store that I want to share with you guys that is really important, and I'm hoping to make this short so that you can share it, because it's really, really important. I'm not going to go into why I hate masks. I'm not even going to go into, I guess I am going to go into why I hate them. I'm not going to go into why I feel like they are unsafe and not necessary medically. From a medical standpoint, I'm not touching it tonight. I could, but I'm not going to. I want to hit on the fact that they have stolen our humanity. And my experience is a good one, so you're going to want to stick around. But it wasn't until I got in the car after my experience, which wasn't even that big of a deal on an everyday, experience level. But it was for what we've been going through for the past almost the whole year. Okay. I have one of these motorcycle gaiters. Hooks on the ears. Okay. When I can get away with it, I pull it down below my mouth. Okay. But other than that, I'm wearing it kind of like that. Ever since they made it mandatory in Ohio. You can't go into a store without one. So my protestation is to wear it improperly, because I think it's unsafe. And you're going around the store, and I'm looking around at all of these people wearing masks, and it's all you can think about. And you feel like when other people are looking at you, it's all they can think about. And it dehumanizes us, and it makes us constantly be wondering if the other person is the enemy, regardless of what side you're on. If you're all for masks, you're looking at other people who are wearing them improperly, like me, or I would say properly, as they're stupid, they're the enemy, they don't know anything. If you're like me and you're wearing a mask and you look at other people wearing a mask, you're wondering, are you the enemy, or are you only wearing that and you hate it as much as I do and don't think that we should have to wear them and this is unconstitutional? Okay? And these are the exchanges that are happening. And if anybody tries to say that they're not constantly thinking about the masks when they are in the stores, you are either lying or you are rare enough that if I know you, I could win the lottery. All right? Because it's all you can think about. It is not normal. It is not human to look at another person covering their face. It's fine in a medical setting. We are used to that. We are accustomed to that. But it is not normal to go about society wearing masks. And what they have done is they have pitted us against each other. So much so that when you're going about the store, you're kind of keeping your head down. You don't really want to interact with people because you don't know how they're going to feel about it. Whether they're going to be a 100% mask person, or, usually if I've got it below my mouth and I see another person that does too, you kind of give them a little nod because we're on the same team. And I was in the cardstock stationery section of Walmart for a while, and I noticed a tall black man that I had crossed paths with him a couple of times in the store. And it ended up that when I was in the checkout line, he was behind me. Now, it wasn't the fact that he was tall, black, or a man. I've had these exchanges with people of all genders, all colors, where you're around them in the store and you're just not sure how they feel and you're just trying to keep your head low and you don't want to have an interaction with them because you don't know how they feel. And so everything feels tense. And he's behind me in the checkout line. Now, one of the reasons why I hate going to the store these days is because I am the person, and I will confess it, I am the person that strikes up conversations with people around me, and the person that is my cashier, I will read their name tag and I will use their name in conversation. Yes, I am that person. I utilize my facial expressions when I shop, when I am around in the community, to convey the love of Jesus Christ to other people. And when you force me to wear this, you force me to cover up the avenue with which I do that. And I am left with just my eyes, and I gotta tell you, and my nose, because I don't wear my mask the way that they say you're supposed to. And be like, I dream a genie. I can't do the nose thing. Nope, can't do it. To try to convey the love of Jesus Christ. So I just have to work overtime to overcome this. And so I don't like having my Christianity gagged, which is how I feel about these masks. And I'm standing there, and I'm constantly thinking, like, how can I make people feel happy and hopeful in this moment? But at the same time, I'm also thinking, how can I get out of here really fast and not have to interact with anybody in the midst of all this stuff? And so I have no idea where this tall black man stands on the issues of anything in life. No idea whatsoever. But he dropped his key. I put my stuff on the belt, and I pulled out a little, grocery separator thing so he could put his stuff up there. And I'm kind of wondering, like, social distancing, is he going to take me up on that? Is he going to step forward and set his stuff down? Kind of hoping that he will, and he does. But then he drops his keys. And I said, man down. And I got my mask on, below my feeling like I want to rob the place. Okay. And the cashier cracks up. And he cracks up. It just took that. That's not a funny joke. The man down thing, it's played. It's overplayed. It's done. We're done with that one. We shouldn't use it. Okay? But we are so in this moment that we are in society, so ratcheted up and so hungry for humanity that me saying man down to him dropping his keys sparked something. And he said something about his keychain, and he said, I already broke this one once, and this is my favorite part. And I said, well, what is it? And he showed it to me, and so he's like, oh, it's just a little keyboard. And I said, do you play? And he goes, yeah, I'm a novice. I kind of piddle around a little bit. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And we struck up a conversation, and I said, I know what you mean. I play a little piano. And he's like, I said, I play a little too. And he goes, he was telling me how he's kind of a novice, and he asked me what I play. I said, I play piano, because he was wondering if I played keyboard or piano. And I said, well, I play piano and guitar, and he's like, I play a little bass, and we went back and forth, and maybe the exchange lasted for 2.5-3 minutes. And I had to go because I was, done checking out, and I looked at him and I smiled behind my mask as best as I could. And I said, thank you. I have really enjoyed our conversation. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And he said, you too. And you could tell that he genuinely enjoyed our exchange as much as I did. And I got in the car and I teared up because I didn't realize, and I'm going to tear up again, how hungry I have been for almost the past year for these human interactions and exchanges with people in society and in my community. It's like when you have had a hug, when you haven't had one in a year, and you realize, I need touch, I need to be held, I need hugs. And I didn't know, because I talked to you guys all day long, right? I streamed live for 4 hours today. but you're behind a screen. But I've got my family and I talk to them all the time. I have friends that I message. We had neighbors over here. That's not what I'm talking about, because when my neighbors come over, that's different. We aren't wearing masks. I'm hungry for interactions with strangers in my society, and I did not know that I was starving for that. And I mean starving, to the point where this exchange that I had with this guy, that I've probably had countless exchanges like this in my life, but I haven't had a single one since this stupid pandemic. And I'm urging you guys, I don't care where you stand. You may be one of those mighty people like my sister that will walk in a store without a mask on or just around her neck and go around the store like a boss. You may be that person. God bless you. You may be the person that wears the full mask. You may drive with your mask on. I don't care. I'm talking to each and every single one of you. There are humans behind those masks, and you are a human too. And we have to have human exchanges, and we have to stop looking at each other like the other person is the enemy, or they're just, they've swallowed the blue pill, they're wearing the masks. I'll admit it. I think those thoughts. Okay? I don't know that. I don't. I'm wearing one below my nose. I haven't swallowed the blue pill. Or if you are a mask wearer, they just don't know. They just want to kill their neighbor. They want to kill grandma. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? This is no more. We have to. I am going to implore you guys that when you are in the store and when you are out shopping, to seek out and find human interactions, to strike up conversations, read the name tags of the people that are your cashiers and have a conversation with them about anything, playing keyboard or playing bass, anything that you can come up with, because the main goal behind this whole thing is to get us to lose our humanity and to stop interacting with one another. And it's wrong. It is so, so wrong. So I don't care how you feel about masks. I don't care if you're 100% against them or you're 100% for them. This message is for you. This message is for everybody that can hear my voice that leaves their house ever. We have got to have human interactions with one another. We cannot keep living like this. I did not know how starved I was for that. I had no stinking clue until it happened. And I'm going to tell you something crazy talk. I enjoyed my exchange with that man so much that when I got to the car, I almost wanted to turn around and chase him down and give him my contact information. He was probably old enough to be my dad. I'm not trying to be a creep. Okay? Like, how can I lose this connection that I just had with another human being that I didn't know 5 minutes before? Normally, I wouldn't think twice about it. So guys, don't let them steal this from us. I don't care where you stand on the masks. If you're all against them, great. If you're all for them, do some research. But I don't care where you stand. You have to interact with people and stop allowing this stupid stuff to keep us from interacting with strangers when we are out in public. It's got to stop. No more. I'm actually, as much as I sound angry, I'm on cloud 9. I am so happy that I had that exchange. What?
Why are you angry?
Why am I angry? Leah says, why are you angry? Oh, if I open the door, I can't open the door. I can roll my window down though. Whoa.
She's talking to the people.
I'm talking to the people, yeah. I'm talking to the people.
And then I hear her say, I'm not angry. I'm like, why are you angry? What's going on?
I'm not angry.
Sister, what are you angry about?
You'll have to watch my video. But it was a really, really awesome experience. Maia says hi, Leah. A really, really awesome experience that I had in this tiny little thing. So seek out these experiences. You can have them. You know what? You know how? Because you're a human and we're humans and we have human experiences with strangers.
You had a human experience?
I had a human experience behind my mask and he was wearing his mask and it was awesome and I'm never going to forget it. And I wish I had gotten his name at least so I could just remember how good it was. And this is 2020. And I'm saying, oh, wow, I'm sharing with you people that I had a human interaction with someone. What day and age we live in. All right, you guys, be blessed. Share this. It's so important that we cannot let these masks steal our humanity. I love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.